Yeah, but I think one.
Hey, moderator, do the point.
I like you say one. I'm supposed to start at one.
Right. Born ready. Born ready.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy Black.
Sock Pache, Shamiz and them. Jay.
Yo, it's Chantel.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy MX Rich, and this is
Keepinmind.
All right. It's episode 49. We actually thought of a title this time. Jerry did. And what is the title of today's episode?
The title of today's episode is Has Spring Sprung? Seriously,
sprung?
man. Like, has it sprung yet? Because I'm waiting on this weather to fucking to reflect the times that we are in right now.
And today, this Sunday, we have two guests today with us. We have the lovely...
The Way to Carpe. Stephanie, that's my name, guys.
Okay. And we also have Mr. Better You, Better Society, Samuel Emmanuel Dickinson Jr. This is my boy from the gym. Please, let him know who you are, what you do, all of that, you know what I mean?
Even though you kind of did.
Why his was better than mine? He said, no, you figure it out. You figure it out. That was messed up, bro.
I don't know her.
It's not the same. The disrespect. Keep going.
My man had a whole
And
freaking...
sips to that.
Yo, oh my God,
had a whole script.
Don't do that to me.
Go ahead. You want to intro yourself?
You know,
Right.
what?
You guys
All right. The young lady who brought the infused cupcakes for us today.
There you go.
Cook extraordinaire, the way to Carpe, Stephanie.
Thank you.
All right.
I like that. I like that. Much better.
All right.
This is my boy there. Yo.
Okay, it's my sister. Okay, it's my sister. All right. Back to you, Better Society, because you were our original guest for today. The way to Carpe was added on, and we would love to get to know her as well.
There was my shine, girl. My name is Samuel Emmanuel Dickinson Jr., the founder CEO of Better You, Better Society. We do a lot. We do at-home training, online personal training, motivational speaking. We have a media company. We do charity as well. We pretty much do a lot. Lately, I've been trying to focus more on just being more streamlined with everything. But we'll get into it a little bit later on.
All right.
Hope you don't hate us for drinking on the show.
Yeah. We offered him a drink. He was like, "Listen, man,
He was like,
I'm good. I think I know
my
why.
body is my temple.
He don't want the muscles to break down. You know, liquor cuts muscle, I believe, right?
That's not even why I don't drink.
Oh, why is it? You just not a drinker?
There's a scripture in Proverbs that talks about how princes and kings shouldn't drink because it perverts your judgment.
Oh. Okay.
All right, my man going. Goddamn.
Shit,
All right, King. My bad, King.
But some of us like our judgment perverse.
Yeah,
My bad,
Just
King.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Factory in the building.
I didn't expect that answer. That answer
like
just blew
it,
my
though.
mind.
It was smooth.
The way to Carpe, please.
How am I supposed to follow up with that?
No, I mean, listen. You
Why
got
did
it.
you put me first?
Huh?
Okay.
Save the best for last.
Hi, guys. My name is Stephanie. My Instagram name is The Way to Carpe. I do have a catering business. If you want to follow, it's at Chef Carpe. I'm here to talk about some cool topics. I'm excited. You know, I'm trying to keep the going because he had this long ass intro. Beep beep. I don't know if he's supposed to curse or not. But you know.
You can say whatever.
But I'm happy to be here with these beautiful people.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Look at Shirley Biscuit saying Steph. So,
Hey, Cheryl, thank you for
some fans out
tuning
here.
in, babe.
You got some fans out here.
Yeah, I asked some of you.
Peggy said she's funny. Please, you can preserve my judgment.
They already love you, girl.
All right. Well, check it out. So I want to ask everybody how their week was this week. How was your week this week?
My week was pretty slow this week. You know, honestly, besides working, just day to day, you know, did actually, let me not say that. There's some things I'm creating that I want to keep underneath before I expose them for my catering page. But it's been chill. It's been a chill week. I'm blessed. Highly favored.
Okay. Highly favored. What about you, my man? How was your week? What did it entail?
Same, pretty chill. Just started cutting, so it's time to get lean and sexy for the summer.
Okay.
Heard that.
Damn, so you're supposed to start right now? Because I was thinking about starting next Monday.
He doesn't have much to go.
Listen.
Where is he going? What is he cutting up?
I mean, you gotta start cutting up right now. Damn, bro.
Listen,
why you gotta do that to me, bro?
Listen,
Nah, I'm kidding.
I personally only cut on Saturdays between the hours of 12 a.m. and 12:01 a.m. That's the only time I do my cutting. You know what I mean? Just let y'all know. How about you? How was your weekend?
This week was a big week. Club Blue had the pop-up shop for 420.
Oh, dope.
Yes.
Dope.
It was a dope pop-up shop. Listen. Next Club Blue pop-up shop, y'all all need to go if you live in the Long Island area, seriously, or in the New York area. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the highlight of the week. Of course, I'm in the gym as well. Definitely cutting season for sure.
That's it. Cutting season, baby. Cutting season.
Oh yeah. That's it.
All right, Jerry.
Oh yes, me. Right. I
You
just
did a
got
lot.
back.
Yeah.
I just got back from a bunch of trips. Actually, we went to my wonderful wife and I went to celebrate her 35th birthday coming up, and we went to Mexico for a wedding. For 3 days, and then went to Vegas to celebrate her with a few of our friends. E was there. Where's she at? She's not here right now, but E was there along with her sisters, and it was just a good time, man. So we were just celebrating my wonderful wife and everything that she does.
Beautiful. Love it.
It's great.
That's a nice weekend.
That's a nice week. That's a nice week. Went all
That's
over the United States and Mexico. The fuck.
Real quick. Regular week for me, work, chilling.
Word?
Yeah.
That's cool.
In the
man.
crib.
Work, chilling. I was at work this week. I feel like I didn't see you. Oh, you was over at the...
I was at the center.
Yeah. All right. Nobody ever asks me, but my week was all right.
Oh, we care. Boy, that goal. Yes.
I don't care.
Let's be honest.
My week was pretty normal. What did I do? I went to the Club Blue event that she's talking about, which was fire.
Oh, I did do that.
Yeah. It got tripping.
I'm bugging.
I was there, and we celebrated 420, and I enjoyed 420. I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? Because of the Club Blue 420 festivities.
Smacked.
Yes, you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Nah, that shit was a good.
Speaking of smack, I can't wait to kind of indulge in these wonderful cupcakes here. These look really nice, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, you want to speak, since we're talking about 420, what are those cupcakes, by the way? Let people know.
These are infused cupcakes, my people. Cannabis infused, just so you know.
Yes,
not alcohol, cannabis.
Look at me
But
being Vanna White out here.
It's really going to be dope. There's some stuff are going to be coming, guys. I'm excited to, but another time. If you guys invite me on, I'm coming. I'll explain that next time.
You got it.
Some
You got it.
cool stuff coming.
Yeah, we're gonna try those later.
Yeah.
I would try them on camera, but last time, I was making fun of how I was going in on my food. So,
Yeah.
but there's something I seen on Instagram. I'm sure you guys all seen it. Just to talk about current events. Did you guys see the lady who got married for $500 by the freeway?
Actually, I didn't.
You did it?
I actually didn't. I was a little bit away from social media.
Okay,
this
that's
week.
fine, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Gotta take breaks.
That's a good thing. I can't do that.
What? You can't do a $500 wedding?
No.
A $500 wedding?
Listen. I'm
You with
all-
that?
Oh wait, on
You
the
are
side
the
of the road.
dopest.
So,
Yo, Blue, you are bro. You lucky.
Wait, on the side of the road, right, or something.
Yeah,
She was on the
yeah,
side of the road.
side of the road.
that.
You
So
did
They
see
paid
it.
for their food. Oh,
Yeah.
I did see that, but it was
Yeah.
like that was this week.
that was
that.
last week, yeah.
With
Last
that.
week,
Listen,
last
you
week.
with
Yeah,
that.
that's why.
So let me ask you a question. Are you with that, but you need a big rock for a ring?
Yeah, that's where the money goes.
Oh, no, forget it.
Take back the five. Take back the five.
Give me that back. Give me that back.
Take that five.
I'm gonna say that for later.
That's where the money goes.
Let's say that for later.
Why do people, spectators, have to get all my money?
I mean,
Get all our money.
instead of a rock, you should get a nice house.
I mean, listen, as far as I'm concerned, what I believe, I believe you should have a house.
Don't leave that on the
Ready?
table. It's gonna vibrate.
I believe before you marry, you should have that situated.
You
So,
believe?
so that you can have money for the ring. You can have your $500 spare for the wedding. So, get business taken care of first. And then you can splurge.
How do you feel about a $500 wedding? Would you allow your man to have a $500 wedding on the side of the highway?
Listen, I didn't even want a wedding for a very long time. Be very honest, I didn't want a wedding for a very long time. But then, I started to realize as I get older, like I want to have that experience. But I meet you halfway with saying we flying somewhere else because ain't nobody not everybody gonna buy them tickets. And then that's gonna be cheaper for me. So I love a nice wedding, but
you didn't answer my question.
But
would you let
would
your
I-
man have? Would you let
my man? Oh, okay. Would I let my man say let's have a $500 wedding?
Yes.
No.
Be real. Don't think about what you might do.
No. I'm being very honest. I'm an event designer as well, so to be honest, I'll make that work and make it very
you
beautiful.
can freak that. For
I'm
sure.
not gonna.
Did you see how scenic it was?
Honestly.
It was.
It
Though.
was and not for nothing, you're supposed to pay for your plate. When you come to somebody's wedding, you're supposed to pay for your plate.
That's why my wife and I at least pay for the plate. If we can't like give you the plate and the gift, we at least pay for our plate because it's money, bro. It's money.
True.
Right, you're supposed to pay for your plate. So what was really the difference?
Question.
Go ahead, P.
Did you guys learn that because of your wives? Because I've never heard of that until yesterday.
Remember, I told you yesterday that's the thing. Yeah.
I've never
Like,
I learned that because of my wife. Yeah.
When I'm going to weddings with girls, they be like, nah, we gotta pay.
Somebody said that to me the other day. Now, was it you? Was it you that said that?
Yesterday.
I honestly, like, I forgot who we were riding with. Who were we riding?
It was me.
It was
shit.
It was yesterday. He just said. He literally just said that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe that cupcake is working.
Choices by MNR says $500 could be tasteful.
It takes a wedding for
It definitely can.
Hold on, before we continue, if you out there in the crowd, in the comments, or in the live right now, please hit that paper plane and share this. If you're on YouTube, share this. Whatever you on, whoever, I didn't send it out this time.
I got Shirley.
What's it called?
Put some respect on.
Hey,
Mr. Roy's in the building.
listen, please share this out, everybody, share this out. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Somebody's volume is up. I can hear it.
All the way down. All the way down.
Go ahead.
All the way down.
My apologies. I just feel like I have no problem with the $500 wedding personally, and it's just when you added that whole ring to it, that now it defeats the purpose of us saving money. Like we could be balling out if I don't go spend.
So wait, what's your idea of a lot for a ring? Let's first.
What's my idea for a lot for a ring?
Because you could get a rock, you know. So what?
I really don't have an idea of what's a lot for a ring. I know.
So you just complaining? You don't even know.
No. I don't know. I'm just thinking that it must be a lot of money. I said you want a big rock, you
How
said
much
yeah.
would you spend?
Okay.
Huh?
Well,
How much would you spend on the ring?
How much would I spend on a ring?
Come on.
I think like a good 15, 10 is good, right?
Okay.
$1,000?
$1,000?
American US dollars. 10,000 US.
Do you know his Instagram, ladies? Go to his Instagram.
Yes.
Holla at MX y'all. I mean,
He's gonna
That's less than the car. That's less than the car, bro.
So wait. The truth of the matter is, you could get a ring for like $1,000, $2,000.
That's what I'm saying.
You
$1,000,
can.
$2,000. What ring is $1,000, $2,000?
Get a ring for that. But
Bro,
that's not what we're hitting. That's not.
I bought gifts for $1,000.
Right. So you gotta step it up.
All right. Well,
Shout out
you
to
step it up, my
MX
friend.
Rich. If your engagement ring ain't 10 days.
This ring is more than $1,000. Like
The saying goes. I've heard the more expensive the ring, the more shallow the relationship.
and that's what I'm
so
thinking.
that's why you know what I mean. Like
I don't want somebody to force me to get a ring for that much money. Like make me feel like I want 3 carats. You know what I mean? Like that would bother me.
Carat, to be honest.
Huh?
Barely. It's barely even a carat for that much. But the thing is,
It's barely
a carat for 10, 15 is barely a carat. That's like you're not gonna get that much.
See exactly.
But the thing is, everybody should just act their wage.
Facts.
So if the relationship you're in calls for a $2,000-$3,000 ring, that's good enough. If your relationship calls for a $10,000-$15,000 ring,
That's good enough for that.
good enough for that. So everybody just act their wage.
what if your
I don't care
relationship
what my
calls for
wage
no ring
is.
at all?
I'm with the.
All right. So now, if you wait, hold on. But if you're gonna say that, right? What if you're dating somebody whose wage is way higher than your wage as a man?
Me personally?
No. You personally, say you were making $50,000 more than your man a year.
I gotta act his wage. So if that's who I love, so, but there's levels.
That's who you love.
But if that's who I love, then you gotta give me what you can afford. But I'm also the type, I might be like, all right, so I love this, but I'm just gonna throw a couple more $1,000
And get something nicer. As long as you still love him.
I'm okay with that.
As long as you still
That's
love
not-
him.
yeah,
But and as long as you don't let some other guy come around and be like, you did what? I would have got you something better.
Nah, that's not for anyone to know.
Yo, Sam, would you allow? Are you okay with the idea of marrying somebody for $500?
I don't know.
Because men, as a guy, yes.
I personally don't think I would care, but then I do feel like if I was in a relationship, I feel like I would want to, do something
Amp it up.
kind of extravagant for my lady.
Don't fall into that trap, my brother. Don't fall into that trap, my brother.
But I'm not
tell
gonna
you
hold
right
you.
now. Don't fall into that kind of a trap.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm not gonna get married until I'm already rich. Like, I want to be super, like, rich.
Not even like
I want to
say
be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I want to be.
All right.
So I'm focused on my business now. Like, if I found somebody now when I fell in love, then yeah, I would say, yeah, let's get married for $200, baby. Like,
Do you think that's what it takes for you to be comfortable or to feel like you're secure in your relationship? Is to be super rich, in order to get married?
no, I just feel like it's just priorities. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like whenever I'm in a relationship, just going off of my past, I'm not really that focused on business. And I feel like now with this age, with the energy I got now, it's best for me to focus on building first, establish that, get that stable, let it run itself, and then I could,
And then,
you know,
okay.
me and Shorty do whatever.
Right, but you know the wedding is less than 1% of the marriage. It
Yeah,
doesn't even matter.
right. But that's my.
That doesn't even
but
matter. It's
the
that
ring-
after that
the-
day you're so drunk.
But if you're gonna say that, but hold on, if you're gonna say that, the ring is less than one. The ring is less than the wedding.
The ring matters because every day you go out in society,
Look at all of y'all.
somebody's looking at your finger to see what's going on with it. So one, you don't have a ring; it's up for debate.
I know people who get
the ring
tattooed
is trash.
and they-
It's really up for debate.
Stop.
I'd rather no
the ring
than
does not
a
mean
trash
the
ring.
ring does not mean anything because I know people who get tattoos as a ring and that's considered a ring for them.
Exactly, that
Or-
means
I don't know.
something.
Or
That
they
means
that
something.
doesn't mean anything to everything's everybody. It
But
doesn't
it
mean the same
means
thing.
something to them.
Right.
So
That's
exactly.
What I'm
So
saying.
my blank finger, me and you with empty fingers. Jerry doesn't wear his ring that often, and his wife and he's fully married.
I'm gonna sit there and tell y'all right now.
I'm winning. I'm winning right now. I'm winning right now, Chantel.
My wife is
score one for me.
My wife is in the
Half a
audience.
point.
I'll tell y'all, my wife is in the audience. I don't even know if she's okay with it, but almost 8 years ago in July to the day, I bought her ring for under $2,000, and it was like pretty much like 2 of my checks at the time when I got it, and like I could tell you that it really had. I was like beating myself up on like it not being enough, and at the end of the day, it really did. It was just like, oh, okay, like you got me the ring, and it was okay.
we all know you're lucky.
So, all right.
All right.
But what I'm saying to y'all, what I'm saying to y'all is because because I felt that.
Helene's the dopest chick ever.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen to what I'm saying. Because I felt that way.
I'm sorry.
Because I felt that way, I felt like I had to accommodate in many other ways, and that was the wrong way to think about it. Because I was just like, damn, I got her a ring that was only under $2,000. For me, I'm like, I'm 26 years old. I'm not making that much in the fucking first place. So it's like when you think like that, it kind of defers you from being able to do the action, which is the falling in love and having a partner in the first place. That's what you should be focused on, is getting that partner. It's not about the ring, man. It's not about the ring, bro.
Would 34-year-old Jerry buy the same ring that 26-year-old Jerry bought?
No.
All right.
34-year-old
I mean, you
Jerry
gotta
is
act your
definitely
wage, whatever you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
afford.
yeah.
Whatever you can
I
afford.
mean,
that's
and
easy.
it would kind of be a little strange because we made a couple of moves in our 8 years for us to not be on some. All right, well, 2,000 is a lot of bread for you know what I'm saying. We got 4 kids. $2,000 is food budget for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's
Tell
like
me about it. We know on this side.
Go ahead,
Tell me.
Pete.
Would you care though? You said he asked the question.
Yeah.
40-year-old Jerry, would you care if he bought the same?
34.
Damn,
34.
what's the 40?
She wouldn't care any. She wouldn't give no fucks.
Answer. I just want to hear her answer.
I wouldn't care. She wouldn't care.
She does not care, bro.
But I also think it's important for the dynamics of your relationship.
Yes,
If you're
you're
with
absolutely
somebody
right about
who's that's not their thing, that's okay. If you're with somebody that's
You gotta
with that,
know.
that's okay. Again, the scale of cash, if 2,000 is a lot, okay. If 10,000 is, I could save that in a couple weeks, couple months.
I think this conversation is a perfect.
We got
perfect
We got
segue.
comments on YouTube. Somebody say
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
Somebody say yes. Yellow shirt. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
This is a perfect segue though for us to talk about toxic femininity
Hold on.
that's in this world.
Hold on.
Hold on, now we gotta talk about it.
Hold on. No.
Johnny Depp
All right, hold
and
on.
Will Smith will
Cute and Beautiful Nail said, not $200 though. She said, ball out. The ring is a symbol. And then Ayatasha INZ said, yes, yellow shirt. So she liked the idea. But anyway, back to your Johnny Depp thing. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, I
good.
thought
We need
it
to
was
hear
a
that.
perfect segue, honestly, into the
Yeah.
whole toxic femininity that's going on in our society right now and how we're not really addressing the shit that women are doing in these weddings and these marriages that we're not talking about enough. Like, from watching this Johnny Depp deposition or whatever that we're not supposed to even know as much as we're being shown right now, which is already kind of crazy to me. But the fact that this chick like burnt, like cut off a piece of this dude's finger and took a shit on his side of the bed, like what are women doing in these marriages?
Wait, you gotta run that back. What are you talking about?
Rewind.
Y'all haven't seen this craziness going on with Johnny Depp right now.
His ex-wife, he said that she took a shit on his side of the bed and tried to blame it on the dog.
What's happening?
And
So
he's like,
so we're calling that toxic femininity. We all have to take that on as a
yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
That's isolated. That's isolated.
They don't like it.
One mic,
They
please.
don't like.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They don't like when we speak about niggas ain't shit. No, excuse me, guys. But this is what you're doing to us.
Right, now we all
You guys are. This is just like the other episode. I gotta talk about that too. they double standards is over here. These people over here, guys.
There's absolutely double standards in life.
Period.
There is, and there should be,
That
because
work both
honestly,
ways.
So then why put them out when they
for
happen?
certain things, there should be. I personally agree because I believe a lot of things with women, we should be held to a higher standard. Personally, I agree, but we are all human, and it is not fair to tell somebody, oh, like women, one person do something, this women this. No, it's not women. She's a
So should
She's
we
an
be,
individual.
So should we be grouped as men as one?
huh?
Huh?
No, but I'm on
So
your
then-
side with that too.
Oh, you're on that side. Okay.
So you never said your homegirl never told you something about her man cheating or something. You go niggas ain't shit.
I damn sure said
That's what
that.
I'm talking about. Come on.
Listen, I'm 30 now.
Come on.
How much of my life have I lived, guys?
30,
How much of
you
my
just
life?
get in there. You
I'm
just
just
started.
How much? Of course, I gotta make mistakes to say niggas ain't shit because then, to be honest, niggas really wasn't shit back then. Because the niggas I dealt with or we dealt with weren't shit. But it is not a true fact for everybody, guys, female or male. Everybody's amazing, and it can sometimes be shit.
Fox Illy says that's not toxic femininity. That's an abusive person. Period.
Yes.
That
Thank
is
you,
an absolutely
sister.
abusive person. But what my take on it is that as far as like the media goes and how it's portrayed, it's made to seem like we as men have to be stronger in these situations when like you have an abusive person who is a woman, and because it's an abusive woman, people will go, well, it's, you know what I mean, that's your wife. You man up. Or you'll have to hear, you know, like it's not that bad or whatever the case may be. And you're like, yo, she is taking shits on my bed and making it seem like it's the dog. Like, this is not joking. This is not stuff to joke around about. This is like,
So you're not okay with the double standard?
Hold on. Real quick.
I'm not okay with the double
standard.
standard,
Okay.
especially if y'all fighting for equality, man. We gotta keep it equal.
I wanna Sam, you seem a little quiet. I wanna ask you. Do you feel as though that's an individual situation, or do you agree? How do you feel about toxic femininity? Do you think it's
I mean, I think Natty and toxic, I think both of those labels are nonsense. I think people do things as individuals. You know,
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
I mean,
people just
And,
make
and how
people
we're
do
and how
dumb
we're
things.
shown, how it's portrayed.
I
wanna hear what
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is how it's portrayed, especially like on sources like the media and stuff like that. Do you see like a kind of equal foothold in that sense when it comes to an abusive woman versus an abusive man?
No, it's definitely like women have a little bit more leeway with stuff like that.
Okay.
But I just feel like it's easy to group things into categories. Like even with even every topic that we talk about, sometimes it's hard to give a broad statement because we
That's
can only
true.
speak from our own personal experiences.
That's true.
You know, people make mistakes. Like I've dated girls that have done crazy things like that. You know, not that crazy, but you know.
I was about to say, my dude.
You know, like,
If you have any people shit on your man, my dude.
I have an ex that me and her are still mad cool right now, but for a while we fell off. That literally brought a hammer to my house to hit me with a hammer, but instead hammered my car.
you're cool?
We cool.
He's so forgiving. He's so forgiving.
We cool.
Fuck that. Forever.
She did. I already said it on the episode when she did some Batman shit and called me on three-way.
She called me
She
in
called
on three-way.
to find out how I was lying to her about something I did when I wasn't with her. Wasn't even with her. But
like
during a break.
So is this toxic masculinity?
How is this? That's toxic femininity. What's wrong with you? She turned to
Let's go
She
first
turned
with
into
this
Batman. Like shorty.
Wait, she had the baby.
Yo, no. She did. She did. She did.
What you mean?
She did. Call me. She called me right.
Yeah.
And when she called me with a private number right, and coughed like. So I'm like, hello. I'm thinking it's him. So in that time, I'm like, hello. She calls this nigga in like mad seconds. And then, so when I'm saying hello, eventually he picks up and goes, hello? And I'm like, yo, when my shorty call you, you tell her. And she's on the phone the whole time.
I just want to say that. I disagree with him. I believe those switches. And you're
we call those Inspector Gadgets.
Masculinity. You know why? And I'm going to tell you why.
Emojis right now for the chick in the chat.
It's toxic masculinity. I'm going to tell you
Hold
why.
on. Thank you, Becky.
Toxicity in that.
Yeah.
Well, can I just say, let me just say why it's toxic masculinity. I want everybody else to comment after that. It's toxic masculinity because you clearly know this woman is not wrapped too tight, and you are still continuing to keep that door open, keep that relationship going. She's
That
really
is
nuts.
a fucking
So that's what men do.
That is a
right?
fucking
This is what men do. But I don't want to listen. I want
Yeah, she's not crazy.
I want to agree with him that it doesn't exist, but it exists.
Listen.
Women have toxic things too, but men do too. That's toxic.
You're right. Hold on. Now let me show back to you what you said about the toxic. You don't think we believe it exists?
Nah, just me.
So you never seen dudes in the gym. You never seen dudes in the gym that are like the ones that are like and then like my woman does this because da 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 da. You don't think that's toxic masculinity?
I mean,
Like and men that group up together that are like that.
Yeah.
You got somebody saying, wow, they don't
I
agree.
mean, I guess you could call it that, you know. But I just feel like, you know, that guy's just being a jerk in the gym. You know, he's just...
Okay.
Jesse Rojas says, nah, that's Stockholm Syndrome.
Even worse.
Wait, she's talking about me. No, I don't. I don't have Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, she said.
No, she's trying to say I have Stockholm Syndrome. No. I didn't know she was like that. That was like the first
Well,
situation.
the point is y'all are cool. I'm not, you know.
Oh, we
but
cool.
The point is y'all are cool now. That's the toxic part.
That's the Stockholm Syndrome.
That's the
I didn't
part.
keep. Oh,
When did y'all date? How many years ago?
when I was like 23.
When your kidnapper kidnaps
That
you,
was
you fall in
like
love
10
with
years
them.
ago.
Okay, all right.
That's 12 years
It was a
ago.
long
Yeah,
time
that was
ago,
like-
but you mess up my car, I'm never speaking to you again. Period.
Yeah, that's
After 12
facts.
years?
And I'm 23,
That's
I'm
facts.
broke.
Yeah.
You mess up my car?
Carved her name.
No,
and his
listen.
No, she didn't carve her name. She put X's. or
She
shit
put
like
her nickname. No, her nickname. I'm not gonna
Triple
say
X?
was on the gas cap.
Well, gas
Her nickname was on his
She was
gas
ready to
cap.
put sugar in that shit.
I'm telling you, her
I've heard of
nickname
that.
was on the gas
That'd be
cap.
crazy.
I didn't mean
And
that.
I bet you after like a month, Rich was like, oh, but I'ma still call her though.
Yup.
Cause that was.
Yup.
Honestly.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I know she crazy,
Honey,
but
honey,
damn.
yeah, Honey C said, I remember this story. Alright, anyway,
Yo.
that's enough for current events. We got some shit to talk about.
That's it. Come on,
Let's
let's
get into
it,
the
baby.
topics. Can I start the topic?
You can definitely start the topics.
yes.
Pose the other question, please.
Let's go, Black.
Yes. How much? The first topic is how much should culture matter when dating?
On top of that,
And does it? Yeah, how much
does
should
it matter? Does
How
it
much
matter
should
for you? Should it matter? Like, you know what I
And
mean?
how much does it? Or
And
how much?
let's
does it
start with you, Sam.
Does it matter? Now, what you mean by culture?
Nah, as in culture, as in like you're a black man.
We're Caribbean.
Hold on. He might not indulge in the same black culture that. Do you go to soca fets and all that stuff?
I mean,
Is
that's
that
not
really
what
your
makes it
scene?
Caribbean, but I got you.
Like as a Trinity. Do you, like if it's
I
not
don't
really your
really do
scene.
nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm here work out.
Yeah,
He's like, I'll be in the gym, bro.
He said, listen,
I'll be in
he
the
said,
gym.
he said, I'm trying
in the
to
gym.
make money and I'm trying to work out. That's it. You see these muscles.
So could you date a Muslim? If that's not okay.
Right.
That's
okay,
not
yeah,
culture.
okay.
But I
That's
want to
good.
stand corrected. That's not culture.
It's a religion, but
You're
their culture.
okay.
The Muslim
Okay.
culture. The
All right, all right.
Muslim is a religion, but they also have the culture to it.
So, I mean, I'm
So that's
Christian,
perfect.
so as long as it's like a Christian, then maybe. You
So
know.
now, so skin color doesn't matter. Their background doesn't matter. Nothing. None of that
Nah, I
matters.
feel like if I'm attracted to him, then I'll date him.
So Muslims out of the question.
Atheist?
Nah.
You don't believe in God? I don't believe in you, God.
It's a no for me, dog.
Oh, you don't believe in God? All right.
Listen. That's fine. Listen, you're entitled. The reason we bringing up this culture thing is because I mentioned in the last episode, but we didn't really get to speak on it, and it's something that happened to me at work where one of my coworkers was telling me like she tried to hook up a guy or vice versa. I can't remember which way it was, but she was trying to hook up somebody with somebody of the opposite race. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she had like a black dude that she knew that she was trying to hook up with a white girl, and he was like, nah, I'm good. And she was like, isn't that like reverse racism? Because you don't know nothing about her, and you're just saying no because she's white. Now, would you guys say that's reverse racism?
So let me speak on it.
All right.
So I believe, and this is black and white, and we can make the argument for other things, but in terms of black and white, if you are serious about relationships and, you know, being with someone for the rest of your life, I feel like you have an obligation and you should be excited to repopulate the earth and spend the rest of your life with someone that shares your
everything.
Similar interests, similar goals.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
not only is it culture, goals, all those things should be
So if
in
they're
line.
but what if somebody of the opposite race has all those things? They share the same
No, the
color.
race matters. Wholeheartedly matters. Yes.
To you.
To me, yes.
Okay,
to me.
and that's
this
fine.
is to me.
Okay.
It matters.
to me too. It's
To you
same
too.
thing.
How about you? If you
Culture.
weren't married to Hedy,
No, culture is definitely a very important aspect. I mean, I remember we had an earlier episode where we talked about like some of the 5 things that we absolutely must have in our relationships, and we mentioned a whole bunch of things that relate to our culture. The cooking, our foods, our favorite foods, and we were just like, that's what we explained. We said to ourselves, listen, there's not really much. We don't see much of a future with someone who doesn't really share a lot of the same values and a lot of the same, and don't come from the.
Your wife's Haitian?
And my
Right
wife's Haitian,
there.
absolutely.
I thought say Shelly.
And my wife is very Haitian, and you know, and before I was on some like I would date, you know, it was like that, but then I was like, if you can't cook some ziti jonjon, it's not happening, bro. If you can't make some mean ziti jonjon, it's not happening.
Taya 31 said, how can something be a preference if you never experienced well, she said them, but she means how can something be a preference if you never experienced the other thing?
Well, that's the thing. I have. I haven't. I
Same.
didn't necessarily date a person of the opposite sex, but I've been involved with other races of women, and you get to find out
A lot.
You know, a lot, especially when it comes to pillow talk. You get to find out a lot, and so it's just like, you know, when it came down to like other races, for the most part, it was kind of a thrill ride for them, you know, for it to be with someone like me. It was like,
I'm with a black
guy. I'm with a black guy, you know. It wasn't really anything like I want to know what, you know, like you went through as a kid, you know, and how I was never allowed to play booty tag because I was too dark. You know, we don't talk about those, but we're gonna talk about, you know what I mean, the fact that I'm this tall, big black man now, and you like that right now, and that's the hot thing.
I was literally told that by a white girl before, like, I want to be with a black guy. That's why I'm.
That's it. Yeah. And you
She
just
like,
happen to be. You just happen to be.
And I was just happy to be the one
the
that
right
was
hue of
at
penis.
the time.
That's right.
Like, I've been literally told that.
Matter of fact, I want your opinion.
Sure.
Would you date the opposite? Because I feel like, and I want to get back to everybody else after you answer. But would you date outside of your race?
So, I've like gone on dates with outside my race, and you know, talked to them, kind of know them for like maybe more than 2 months, and we couldn't really relate, and a little bit of stalkerism, but for Japan people, Japanese, I said Japanese people, sorry. Please, this is not Donald Trump here, but yeah. But I got to date a couple different races, and I realized that I realize now I want to be with a black man, and I'm not saying that because I don't want to, like, I don't have anything against any other races, but I feel like I feel like it meshes better for me. It works better for me. That's why I choose to date within my race.
Burgundy Poet
you
says
don't have to look at the
there
camera.
are.
I was just telling you the camera.
Oh, because
is
you
over
just
there.
like that.
Oh no,
Burgundy Poet says.
Cause if you see me look away, it's because I'm like, you're talking to everybody, not just me.
Okay.
Burgundy Poet says there are interracial couples out there, and they also said skin does not matter, race does not matter. We are all human.
I have
All right.
I have interracial nieces and nephews. I have my niece is black and white. I have 2 of them that are black and white. I get that part, but I just don't feel like we really should be mixing like that.
Oh,
Sorry.
shit.
I've heard that before.
I'm
I
just
want to
keeping
hear
it
more.
100, bro.
Can I hear your reason of that? Because I can take your...
Let me go to.
I disagree. I just gotta say that. I can't.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
okay.
hold on. I'm gonna go to the comments real quick.
Can I just say one thing? 2 seconds. I want to hear your view because I just met with my friend's grandmother who is 86 who said the same thing, and she gave me a description of why she feels like I would like somebody who's like near my age. Why do they feel like that?
My honest opinion, because like I said, I do have 2 mixed nieces.
That situation.
Huh?
Let me shut up.
They're biracial. They're white and black. My nieces have white. I have 2 nieces that have white mother. Have a white mother.
Okay.
And I feel like their interaction with us is very different because they're culturally biased to that side. So when they come around, it's a little bit like you still try to be you still try to be like, you still try to love them in the same way, but it's just I don't know, it's just a difference, bro. It's just really just and it's just
I'll
culturally.
tell you what she said after I'll tell you what she said.
You can say it right now. Go ahead.
Actually, what she said to me, words verbatim, it don't look right. We went through a whole lot, and I don't like the way it looks. And I honestly, it's because of the trauma.
I'm not mad at that
it's a trauma.
either. I'm not mad at
She
that
lives in
either.
a different
listen.
time. It's because of the trauma.
Listen,
You can't be mad.
listen,
You know?
and I feel as though I reacted the way I did react, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I won't say something like that on camera because, but like I personally feel like I don't agree that they shouldn't be mixing. You can do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? Me personally, I kind of feel the same way. You know what I mean? I kind of feel the same way. But at the same time, and which is why I want to get back to everybody. I feel like we're more okay with mixing with Spanish people who are almost just as racist as white people sometimes. But we're more okay with it because culturally they're more similar to us, and that's why I feel like it's a cultural thing, not a reverse racism
They're
thing.
black too, though.
That-
They just don't know.
they don't know
want
it.
to admit
That's
it,
the thing.
but they're
That's
black
the thing.
too.
I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware of that.
Ali B said it is different. My dad's side of the family treats me totally different. It's a real. It's like it's.
See,
It's
a real
culture,
thing.
bro. That's
It's a real thing. It's a real
Well,
thing.
let me
My
ask you
race-
this.
And
I can tell you that.
we're
ask
actually
you
gonna have
this.
an interracial couple on the show to let you guys know. Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna do that.
Sam has something to say.
So these people, right, that are treating people that are different than them differently, like you said somebody treats somebody different,
They're like when they come around,
like the white side of the family.
Because they're raised with the white mom.
they're raised on that side, right? So when they come around us, it's like a little like. Well,
Distance.
I love family. I'm a big family person. So my family, like when they come around, we're all like
The volume might
hugging,
even just be
and
too
they're
much.
like, yeah.
The volume
So
might
my
even
thing
just
is,
simply be too much.
is
Real
this
talk.
because of the color of their skin or just
Culture.
their level of
Culture.
maturity?
Culture. Their culture.
No, it's who they're raised by. They're raised by their
Right.
white.
No,
their white
I'm
culture.
saying, like,
Yeah.
if you find somebody, right, no matter what color they are, if they're mature, if they're intelligent, if they're loving, are they going to treat you differently?
You never know till you're in that situation
No, I'm
where it
saying,
comes
no,
down
like-
to race. It comes down to that.
Well, if you find somebody that's white,
But you'll never
and
know
they're-
until that situation. I don't want to be
if
there.
you find somebody that's white
Mm-hmm.
and they're very loving and they're very intelligent and they're very mature,
Mm-hmm.
do you think they're going to treat you differently because you're black?
Yes, when it comes to that situation. If there's a cop stopping, if I'm treated a certain way and you're overreacting, it's when those situations happen that you find out.
But
Now,
wait,
what I-
but
now,
all
what-
that sounds
what
like
I'm saying-
all that sounds
what
like
I'm saying-
outside factors, not
What I'm saying, if you
human
find a
Those
person,
matter, though.
if you find a person who's white or and whatever race that we typically try to stereotype these people into being racist as, whatever race they are, if they're loving, if they're mature, if they're intelligent, if they're understanding, they're not. I don't believe that they're going to treat you any differently. I believe that they're going to be loving towards you because they are loving.
I got something to say.
I believe that people that treat you differently because of the way you look and your differences, these are people that are ignorant and they don't know any better and they're not that mature.
100%.
I don't-
Because I'm
yeah.
black, right? Like I'm black, and I'll see anybody that might be different from me, and I will make it a point to be loving to this person and be understanding of this person, not because of the color of my skin, but because of what's in my head and in my heart. So I don't think it's a color thing. As a matter of fact, I know it's not a color thing. It's all up in here, and it's in here. I got pulled over by a white cop once who, I was drinking that night. I cut him off, ran a red light. I was having a bad night, got into a fight because this dude touched my girl
Similar
butt.
story.
And he let me go.
Yep.
He was like, yo, like if I do this, like if I write you a ticket, if I arrest you for this is going to be a stain on you. And I like you. So you know what? You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, I was like, yo, people are people and they
My
make
brother
human
says the same.
decisions.
My brother honestly
But-
says the same thing.
But I don't. That is true.
I
But
wish
do
I
you?
met that cop.
I don't want to cut you off. I'll make it very quick.
I didn't say nothing.
The only reason why I kind of gotta change and shake that up a little bit is, do you ever realize like sometimes before you speak to somebody they have a certain face? Before you approach somebody, I know that some people can call a female resting bitch face, whatever you want to call it, but I have that encounter with many people. First, you see their faces, and when I speak to them, I realize, because I'm very polite and very nice, they light up. because of the energy I bring.
Why is that though?
Because of the energy I bring. You know,
I'm saying, like, why do people first see you? Why do they give you that kind
because
of?
it's defense.
that stick?
Everybody's on a defense, and everybody feels entitled. That is our world is that to me defensive and entitled.
So are you on the same side of him with people are people? You just don't want to date outside your culture.
It's too complex. I'm not going to say that because it's too complex. I've dealt with too many people.
All right.
life.
Real quick, hold on. So we got this new thing we're doing. I mean, we've been doing it, but we're gonna actually title it now. My boy Nick wants to come to the comment bar. That's the comment bar.
now.
But you only get 1 minute.
60 seconds at the
60-second
bar.
comment bar, and that's it. So collect your thoughts.
No, it's really a more question.
All right.
Welcome to the comment bar.
Welcome
Nick.
to the comment bar. There's our boy Big Cloud Jones. But before you go, let me get some comments from YouTube real quick.
Yes, please.
Latasha on YouTube said, oh shit, date cool, but who you gonna marry? Oh, she's just comment. She going in. Latasha, thank you for the comments. We appreciate you.
Latasha's going in, and Cute and Butte Nails is going in too.
And listen, they can talk to each other. By the way, Latasha and Cute and Butte Nails, send this to your friends. Let them know that we having good conversations out here. All right, we got like 3 more topics to go. When we got time, everybody got time, we going.
Before you go, I just want to say you fucked up that showcase last night.
Yeah, yo, bro. you know,
Explain to the people what that means.
Last night we went to a showcase for the love of music by my boy Big Bro Cashflow. Multiple artists. We was in Quad Studios where Tupac got shot. Yeah, we was up in there.
Memorable. That's what you want to
highlight.
Same elevator.
My man got a shout out.
R.I.P. Tupac.
R.I.P. Tupac. He didn't die there. He didn't die that day.
Yeah.
Listen, anyway.
But that's what started the whole beef, bro.
Listen, cut it out.
You started it. Go ahead. Nah, you started it.
I didn't talk about all of that. Anyway, so yeah.
All right, so I was kind of leaning towards what Sam was saying, and what I wanted to ask Black was kind of like, okay, like you said it was a culture thing because like in that situation their parents are white, so they're raised in a different culture. So like, all right, now let's say an example of like in Jamaica, because I know you're Jamaican. In Jamaica, there's a lot of white people in Jamaica that speak patois just like the native people from Jamaica.
And what
they
do they
eat the
have?
same food and all that. So I would ask you, in a situation like that, where it's someone who does align with your culture, but happens to be of a different race, would you consider it in a circumstance like that, or would you find it still to be
I
problematic?
would 100% consider that because, like you said, it's not really about their color. It's more about the culture. If like the Chinese Jamaicans or the white, if there's a white Jamaican, absolutely, it would be more so because, like, because like you said, we're aligned, and it's more about alignment for me. You like you said, you gotta be able to cook rice and peas and curry.
That was good, by the way.
You know what I mean?
Experiences.
Yo, and that's why when
you
you said what you said, for me it's like, and when I tried to explain that to my coworker at work, it was really like it was like, yo, it's not about them being white, because I'm this beautiful white women.
Absolutely.
If I can sleep with you. If I can sleep with you as a white woman or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, whoever you may be, like, if whatever white chick I'm attracted to, you know what I'm saying? If I can sleep with you, that clearly means I'm attracted to you.
People
you know what I mean? I'm not going to sleep with a chick that I'm not attracted to. Something about you attracting me to, you know what I mean? And you're right, mixed people... I don't agree 100% with his idea of people not mixing, because mixing allows for more immunities to things and a buildup of more, you know what I mean? Like, you like, when you mix, like, first of all, mixed kids are amazingly beautiful. Two, like I said, it builds up the immune system when this group of people are bringing whatever they're immune to with these group of people, and you know what I mean? Because not mixing leads to recessive genes becoming dominant genes.
That's true.
But we're not gonna get into all that scientific things. You know what I mean? But anyway,
no, you're just spitting facts.
You know what I mean? I'm just being real. But on some shit.
The thing.
Chantel.
No. I'm gonna just say this. But at the same time, Chantel, I'm actually on your side in the sense that, like, I don't really care to date outside my race, because even within my race, like, you're a Black American. I know you hate when people say that, but that's you don't. I'm Haitian. Yeah. Even in that cultural difference, it throws me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to date all Jamaican women because they were Caribbean and everything like that. The minute I dated a Haitian, I never dated another woman that was a Haitian, because it was just like, oh my God, the comfortability that I have here is just crazy to me. And don't get me wrong, I'm more open to dating a black American than I am to a white American because they still have more cultural similarities to me than a white person. Like a white person, even if you are super cool and can vibe with certain stuff I'm saying and totally understand my view of things, and you feel the plight of a black man or a black woman, right? Mm-hmm. Your family may not, and the people around you may not. When I go around your friends, I feel mad uncomfortable. There's mad different shit that people don't think about. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because then you have to explain to me, oh yeah, my friend, she's not racist, but she just doesn't really know about black culture like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit because guess what? I know about white culture. I'm fully aware of it because I had to know about it.
And there's some people you don't have to say that to. Peep game on this. One thing I will say is I actually went to a Catholic school in my young childhood, and I've been to Levittown and hung out, and I dealt with her brother who's very racist. Her mother wasn't. And then I've had friends that's lived in Old Westbury, rich neighborhoods. I've had the mixtures. I've been around a lot of different kind of people. That's why I speak about this. I'll be freely about it, But what I will say is this. Not everybody stereotypes, but a lot of people do. I don't like to generalize, but a lot of people do. And when you talk about dating, this is the most intimate thing. When you're actually trying to get to know somebody, it's the most intimate thing. And if in the first few days, honestly, or first few weeks, I will not even call it that, if you're not connecting and understanding each other, it's not. And most of the time you don't. I don't feel that with a different culture. No offense. I didn't.
I always try to think about it in terms of like my children, right? Because luckily for me, these guys always say I found my my perfect match or whatever. But if my son, let's say my son was to bring home a person of another race, any other race, the number one thing I know that I would be concerned about is if he is being loved and being allowed the proper room to grow in that relationship and giving this other person whom he loves up the proper room to grow with, or whatever the case may be. So it's going to be the family, because half the time it can be another Haitian person or a person from your own culture that has weird biases towards you as well because of the area you grew up in versus the area they grew up in.
That's true.
And that happens a lot. So I'm really worried about making sure that these people are like my children and are finding this wholehearted love that that you need to have, because it's better to have loved and lost than to have ever loved at all.
And we
so
all
it's just
deserve
that's
that.
what is important. I really hope that they can find somebody that they actually love.
Most
I don't think that finding love comes down to race or culture. I think it comes down to your heart and who you are as a person. Because I have dated people that are black that have hurt me. I've dated people that are white that have that's a lot, but I'm saying, like,
what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I wanted to hear that sentence come out. I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one.
Same thing.
I was waiting for that one.
Sam, you ended that one different.
All right, listen, Sam. All right, Sam. Go ahead, finish off. We're going to move on.
You can get hurt by somebody that is the same color as you or a different color than you, that has been raised similar to you or raised different than you. I think what really matters at the end of the day are like the soft skills and the personality trait and how much that person has worked on themselves. Because if you take two people that they could speak a different language, but if they know how to work together and recognize their own faults and build on that, I feel like they can build a good relationship.
Jesse Rojas says, "Nah, finish the sentence." LMAO.
Hold on. Talia said, "Do you think someone who has We're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna move on.
But Talia said, by the way, if you're on the Instagram right now or you're on the YouTube, please make sure you hit that share. Send this out on your Facebook. Send this out on your YouTube. Copy the link and text it to your friends. Let them know about the show on YouTube. Let them know about it on Instagram. All right.
Natasha on YouTube says, "You know of white culture, but you've never lived as a white person, which is why they can know black culture, but they don't know." In all caps.
Okay. I respect that.
Just wanted to,
Tayo on Instagram says, "Do you think someone who has a genuine heart would bring someone of a different race or culture around their family or good friends if there was a problem? Why would that person even tolerate it?" Then Pretty Kimmy also said,
I want to answer
answer that.
Go ahead.
So,
Come to the comment bar.
Yes,
come to the
come
comment
on,
bar.
come
Oh
on.
no, she's not coming to the comment bar.
Yeah,
she
she
don't
never
do
comes to
this.
the
All right,
comment.
that's the manager. That's the manager. She ain't coming to the
Go
comment bar.
ahead.
so I'm gonna answer that. My cousin is Haitian, black,
Uh,
and she's married to a Russian,
okay.
and he's cool as fuck, and he's down. But when she got married, his whole family and friends decided not to come to the wedding, and we didn't know until 3 hours before the wedding that they would not be there.
Wow.
None of them
That's cultural
participated
shit.
in the wedding. So it's not about tolerating because he loves his parents and he loves his wife. So now it becomes a problem like what am I supposed to do, because the two people I love the most are not, like, they were cool with her until he decided to marry her.
So they liked her.
They liked her. But for some reason, we at the airport, we'll be there 3 hours before the wedding. Yeah, we still back in New York. We're not coming to
buku crazy.
Mexico.
That's the unpredictable
That's
shit that you
crazy.
can't.
That's the
you
cultural
can't-
That was
shit.
fake.
That's the unpredictable
Exactly.
shit
How was that not
you can't-
fake?
That was intentional. That was clearly
That's
intentional.
fake.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
fake. They never know until it
So to
happens.
him,
Someone wants to be in that position.
He had to put his foot down and be like, listen, I'm not tolerating this shit towards my wife. Because at this point, you guys are not only hurting me, but you hurting the person that
I respect
love.
that young kid.
Yes.
Shout out
So
to that
he
young
had
kid.
to
Yes.
put his foot down because they now about to have a baby. So it's like, we bringing another life into this world. You're gonna have to respect the woman I love because that's the mother of my child. So if you're doing that to her, what are you gonna do to
Guess
your
what that
daughter?
child? I was
Yes.
just about to say.
Yes.
Guess what that child has to grow up with, understanding that the world is black and white, and we don't want that.
And
You know what I mean? Right?
it's gonna unfortunately start with the people closest to the child that's
course.
gonna
Yes.
be teaching the child about racism at an early age. You know what I mean? So it all depends. It's not about tolerating it, but it happens even to the people closest to you. So you're gonna have to put your foot down one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Come on.
Shy.
Go
This is-
Shy.
go ahead, Shy.
I
All
love
right.
that.
Thank you
That
for
was a
that.
good
Thank you.
story.
Thank you for that.
That was a dope story.
All right. No.
Yeah, so we're gonna switch gears.
We're gonna switch gears right now.
Like literally put the car in reverse, turn around, and go in a whole different direction.
Wrong way.
Shit.
Wrong way.
Okay.
I'm
so
excited.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
So
Let me
the
hear it.
question is,
Uh-huh.
and I think I have to generalize and say partner, not just man.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather your partner be
This is easy for
cheating
me.
or bisexual? Yes, it's gonna be easy for the men, I guess. But would you prefer to find out that your partner has cheated or that they're bisexual?
By the way, we got this from where? Where did we get this topic from?
I want to say neighborhood talk or spiritual.
Yeah,
talk.
the neighborhood
One of
talk.
the-
It was neighborhood talk
that's a
reposted
switch.
it from somebody else's
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
But at the neighborhood talk had a repost from somebody else's page where
From spiritual world.
from spiritual world
Word.
from spiritual world
Spiritual,
spiritual
word.
words, yeah, spiritual word, where like you said, would you rather it was about men though.
Yes.
It was more for men.
Uh-huh.
It was for female answering the question
Yeah.
about them.
Right.
Yeah,
Would you rather find out your man is cheating or bisexual?
Diving deep in the butthole or something. You see, I
Diving
don't
deep
know.
in the
So
butthole.
yes, so answer. Yes, you first.
I'll just say this.
Listen, her views are her views, not keeping my views. All right.
I'll keep it quickly. But my experiences, when I was dating, I would say the past 6 years prior to this, what happened through those 6 years was a lot of people asked me to eat the ass. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not doing that shit.
Niggas ask you to eat their ass.
And what that would confirm to me.
This is crazy.
That and this is different mixtures of men, people. This is not just black, Japanese, but I have. Listen, I'm sorry. Let me percolate. I'm sorry. But let me tell you, no. And those things, it made me realize that I don't feel like I would be comfortable with that because, I don't like the image in my head. I don't go to Pornhub and watch that shit. I will go to Pornhub and I will watch a female with a female, but I will never go to Pornhub and watch a man with a man and be, yeah, this is that shit. It's getting me off. No, it's not. It's not.
Talia 31
Hold
says,
on.
oof. Wait,
Okay.
Talia 31 says, oof. I've had both happen to me. it's rough.
It is rough.
Underscore pretty Kimmy.
I don't want to experience it.
Underscore pretty Kimmy said, I'd be annoyed with both, but bisexual will be the one for sure. You'd want your man to be bisexual?
I think she's saying not.
No, she's saying she
She doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's a runaway, bro. We not trying to do that.
Fox Illy says bisexual or cheating. I'm out either way.
I see you 77
I want to hear my baby girl,
but
please.
cheating.
I want to hear
Well,
her version because this is not about y'all. This is her.
So initially, right, of course, I think the given answer is, for modern society, is that you would rather your partner be cheating than bisexual. But at the same time, I feel like if a person comes out to you and says I'm bisexual before they've made other movements with the other person, I have a choice to make at that point.
Yes.
So I would rather you tell me that you're bisexual, not that you've been with somebody cheating on me, but that you're bisexual than me find you cheating. I would rather get that hard news broken to me that you're bisexual than to have found something in your phone or walked in with you with another woman. I would have rather that. I have to say.
Cute and beautiful Nell said she definitely doesn't want bisexual pretty much, and she was like, well, please cheat so I can hurt you later.
Who's being toxic? Wow. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Natasha on YouTube is hilarious. She said black hoodie drinking too much pre-work, talking foolish.
Too much
You drinking too much pre-workout fluid.
Yeah.
Talking foolish.
She said that pre-workout get into your brain.
Pretty Kimmy said she would never date a man who is bisexual.
No, I'm not saying I would date them. It's likely over. It is, but I would rather we have to have a sit down talk. You have to tell me something. I prefer you say that than you.
We got somebody in the audience.
You can talk from right there.
Go ahead.
I agree with her because
You agree with-
part of it is egocentric. Because if you are bisexual, then I feel like it's not about me. It's about you and what you're attracted to. But if you're just cheating with other random women, then it's like, am I not doing something? Am I not making you happy? Then it becomes about me. So I agree with her on that, but for me, it's egocentric. That's why.
Yeah. No,
If you're bisexual, it's because you have other stuff that you have to deal with outside of me. That's how I feel.
No, but I'm saying, which one would you rather stay with?
Well, if you tell me before you, like she said, if you tell me before you complete an act, then you give me a choice. As long as you give me a choice, we're good.
All right, so let's take it a little deeper. So what if he don't tell you till after he busted cheeks and he did with your thing proper, and now you really like him? So now he tells you now. Now he's like, yo, babe.
By the way,
I ain't gonna lie. I like Chocolate City.
You know what?
Hershey Highway.
I want to say, in 2022, I feel like we have a responsibility, knowing where the world is going, to ask the questions.
Early.
I feel like we have to broaden those questions now.
I like her a lot.
Yo,
And I know this is the dopest new host. She's dope as fuck.
She is dope.
I want to high five too. Damn it.
Nah, that was definitely
Yeah,
good.
five.
Burgundy Paul said I dated a man back in high school for a week and ended it because he didn't like French kissing. He was my best friend. Oh, okay.
Wow.
So,
is he gay now?
Right. That's
Right. Yeah. Like, what did that? Yeah. What did that have to do with this?
I was wondering. I was wondering.
I have been trying to ignore the fact. Kimberly.
Hold on, let her explain herself.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Natasha says, "What is
She has
this?
a lot to
Numbers
say.
in your pocket."
On YouTube?
Natasha on YouTube is killing it right now. I'm not gonna even lie.
Like Taya said, if he's bisexual, now you gotta watch out for his homies and the shorty.
I love you, Kim. Keep commenting. I love you. I love you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
The number in your pocket is killing me.
I would rather him cheat than to be bisexual. I understand where you ladies are coming from, that it's not about you, it's about him. But what if you suck dick better than I can? So now we got a problem.
She said he's.
well, that's what the next person to worry about.
Oh, he is gay. He is gay.
Who?
Yes,
Yeah.
you saw it. He what? Yes, I know who she's talking about. He
said-
turned out to be gay.
He
It's
did
true.
turn out to be gay.
He did.
He's bi. She said he's bi to be exact.
Okay. Here's a question real quick.
Bring it home,
First, what
last
was your comment?
Hold on.
Oh, all right. For all the ladies in here, real quick, would you date a bisexual man?
No, I'm no.
Would you date a bisexual man? Would you date a bisexual man? Would you? All right.
So that's from 4 women
From
that
4
are
women that are down here.
We got a resounding no.
Would you date a bisexual woman?
Burgundy Poet, do you
Keep
realize?
it moving. You asked the question, he answered.
I'm gonna get back to
Wait,
you.
can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Go.
Can I just say something? And this is controversial.
I respect that.
This is controversial, and this doesn't change my answer.
I respect it.
But I think that again, we're very much conditioned. We are very much conditioned
Very much.
to be like straight, especially as straight people. And just like, we want to say culture has different things to offer, a bisexual man might have something else to offer. You never know. So I feel like, as we elevate and get more mature and, we keep our sexual lives private, a lot of things are open.
Private.
I'm not saying that's for me, but I wouldn't judge a person that's...
I'm not judging him.
No, not that I'm judging him. But I'm saying I wouldn't judge someone who said their man is bisexual because they're probably doing a whole nother realm of
Just
things.
not for you.
Right.
Would you date a bisexual woman?
Yeah.
Would you date a bisexual woman?
100%.
Would you date a bisexual woman?
Would you date a bisexual woman?
100%.
Yes, nigga. I knew you were gonna say that. God damn it.
Key,
Why
would
you
you date a
saying that?
bisexual woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I say something?
I would date a bisexual woman. What do we? Go ahead, baby. Go
I
ahead.
think the guys all say yes because they're sexualizing that part of it. That's why. Because there's a part of you that feels like, keep it real, there's a part of you that feels like, oh,
I'm gonna get a threesome.
bisexual. Exactly. Whereas us as women, we're looking at it as a separate relationship.
Yes.
That's I'm just being honest.
I don't know.
That's why y'all all said
She's
yes.
on point.
Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
why
Speak
y'all all
on it.
said yes.
Thank you. Speak on it.
Go ahead.
Speaking facts. for a
I'm
long
dating a
time.
bi-curious woman right now.
We love her.
And she knows that
Alcohol.
outside of our relationship, her dating other women has nothing to do with us.
Right.
She can do that all she wants outside of me, and I don't mind.
And you don't care because they're women.
I don't care
Because they're women?
because they're women.
Hold on now. Let me ask you a question. Now, what if there were a woman like that cut their
Young
hair
and
to
May.
Caesar?
Young and May.
that,
Young and May smash for
She's
your girl.
not-
What?
No, she's not. But what if it was? I'm actually. What if it was a woman?
what I'm saying.
Like, what if she was into like butches? Like straight up.
That's
like,
derogatory.
sorry, AGs. I'm sorry. Pardon me. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to say that way. I apologize.
Yes, that was definitely not the word you wanted
I
to
didn't
say.
know.
Yeah.
Hold on. I didn't even know. I didn't know AG. I apologize.
They don't say AG no more. It's masculine.
Masculine woman. Yeah, AG is offensive too, right?
Niggas don't even say AG. Like, nigga, that's like 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I really don't know the lingo. I really don't know the lingo. I apologize to anyone out
One
there.
mic, y'all. One mic. One mic.
All right,
One mic,
everybody.
everybody. One mic.
To answer your question, it's about preference. You gotta know the type of woman that she would be into. If she's into other niggers, then that doesn't like that. That's not.
ER.
Yeah,
Niggers.
that's not for me.
That was crazy, Black.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Other men, bro. Other men.
He's trying to make that distinction.
Yeah,
If she's
all of this going on.
if she's into that, it's not for me.
But how would
So
you
that's
know?
that's bisexual though.
Exactly.
Because we'd have the conversation, like, because I personally I know what type of girls. Because she tells me, like, we let you, like, oh, these are the type of girls. I'm like, all right. If she tells me.
So she's the AG.
Do you think our audience knows the representation of AG and all those things? Does our audience know? Or should I?
Look at Black. He thinking about it like, wait, she does bag all the chicks at the club.
I need another drink. I need a Black is like,
But
I
she
need
doesn't
another drink.
dress like an AG.
But
Like a
she's
masculine.
not.
But
She's very feminine.
She's very feminine.
She's not an
There's a
AG.
lot of
'cause
descriptions, though.
Right.
So, there's a lot of descriptions. So, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
I see you 77 says Black just like threesomes.
Latasha on YouTube said, "What if she's down to put on some straps, young man?"
Right. That's bisexual.
No.
I wanted to ask
So
about
men just
description.
like a certain kind of bisexual. It's not even really bisexual.
I just don't say men because we
Well,
said we're not
everyone
generalizing.
I think I can speak for everyone who said that they're okay with it, that they're on
We're
the
thinking
lower
about it.
side.
No,
Absolutely right.
She was spot on.
okay with it
She was
for
spot
a
on.
reason.
Y'all only saying yes because y'all thinking threesomes.
Yeah,
That's it.
She's right. She's right.
But that's why I wanted to say that I'm not only thinking threesome because I'm thinking about outside of our relationship too. She can be with a girl and I'm not around. That can be her thing.
So
She
she's not
just-
answering your calls. She's
As long as
smashing the
And
chick.
you
She's
and
being
you
smashed by
can
a chick. You
only.
okay with that?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
And you can only sleep with her. You can't go outside. You just have to be with her, but she can't.
I'm with her and we're with women.
Oh, we,
No.
You said we.
You're with her, but she can be with other women, but you just got to be with her.
I don't want to be with other men. So if I'm bringing a woman into our relationship, I'm doing that with her.
That's not what we said.
That's
No,
not
we
what
said you
What
only
you
with
saying?
her, but she could step out
She can step out with other
and be
chicks.
curious with her other
No,
females.
I mean she could.
So then you're not really
So
okay with
then
it.
you're wanting it
I'm not
for the
okay with
threesome
what?
aspect.
You okay with it?
You're
'cause
okay with threesomes.
You gonna be the boss, you know. She
You're
bringing
okay-
girls to you.
listen,
You know?
But she can. But I don't have to be there.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm okay with her.
He's
stepping out.
answering it right now.
Yes, yes, I don't have to be there.
Can have a separate
Yes.
sexual interaction
Yes.
without you.
Yeah, but
Yes.
With a female. With a female.
Okay, but
Yes.
now what we're saying. Now what we're saying.
You say
Feminine
why? Why is it okay?
But
Why
the
is it
door
okay?
is still open for him to have threesomes with other women. You
Yes.
bring other women into the
But
relationship.
why is it okay because it's a woman and not a man? Why is the deception? Why is the
That's for me.
But why is the deception
It's
okay?
comfortable for me
So
because
you're okay
I'm
with
okay
it?
with that.
Okay.
It's
So she's
just
not
for-
answering your phone because she's with another woman. You're chalking that up. It's okay.
It sounds like you don't like how he's limited.
I mean,
And that's the thing about it too. Like
sound like it.
I don't, and I also feel like she wouldn't be answering my phone because she's with another woman.
That's cheating though.
Huh?
But what if she's with another man?
She'd
It's
answer
a
and be like,
little
yeah,
complicated.
I'm about to have this bitch eat me out.
Yeah, like she might say like,
Let me
hey,
hit
I'm
you
about
back.
to go out with
That's
such
not
and
how
such.
that
I'm
goes.
not.
I mean, I can't say that's how
If
it
you
goes.
love
Steve,
her, right?
Steve,
You really love
Stevie
her.
says
That
black.
message you.
Stevie says black. What happens if she says she wants to be serious with another woman? That's what we was talking about.
Like
right?
bring another woman
Taking-
into our
No,
life.
Stevie
what?
said taking you out of the
That's
picture. Taking you out of the picture.
She literally wrote it just now. Taking you out of the picture.
It's true.
As cocky as this might sound, I don't think another woman can take my woman from me.
He believes in it.
That's
And
His
that's
inner
just
fear
that's
is
a
real.
big
That's a Jamaican fact, y'all. That is a Jamaican. That's a Batman
I'm
fact.
sorry.
That's though, like,
But
I'm the thing.
That's not the question, though.
That's the question, huh?
No, that's not the
What's the
question.
So that was the answer. That was the answer.
My
The
nigga-
answer
Time
was
out.
you're not the
Time
man.
out. Time out. Time out. Time out.
What's the question?
That was the answer.
Guys in the
That's
back.
the answer,
Everybody.
right?
Everybody.
That you're
Hold
not
on.
threatened by a woman.
I'm not threatened by a woman. I'm not threatened by a woman in my relationship with a woman.
You should
One
be.
mic. One mic.
Not at all.
But why
Not at all.
wouldn't you be though?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you be?
Because I
A
know.
woman's gonna know a woman better than a man.
You gonna get caught slipping, or you might not. But you could listen. I'm not God. Hey, but let me tell you this.
I don't believe in
Miss
that.
Skin.
Nick.
Let me tell you, you could
I
get
don't
caught
believe it.
slipping
My
one
man
day
Black
having a
right now on
mentality.
the show is saying bad man forward,
I
bad
don't
man
believe in
forward. All right?
A
Him
woman-
saying me a bad man.
A woman who's
Yeah,
interested.
butty boy. I'm sorry.
It's one thing if she's not interested in men at all.
Uh-huh.
Now that's a different situation. If she's
Yes.
not interested in men at all, then could a woman take her? Yes. But she's clearly interested in men. A woman is not taking my woman from me.
He's interested in
I'm telling, and make that a woman is not taking my woman from me.
But that's
And the
confident.
100% fucking
But that's
facts.
confident. Couldn't a man
That's
sneak
it.
up and take your
Heard
woman
the
from
man.
you?
Huh?
Couldn't a man sneak up since she is interested in men and come sneak up and take her from you?
No.
And why
No,
now
no, I'm lying.
You
She
just
can- no,
transitioned
yeah,
the
yes.
con-
I'm lying.
Yes, okay.
A man can. But I have to trust, if I love her and I have to trust her that a man, she wouldn't
I
let a
love
man
you.
take
He's
her.
a sweet
This is
soul.
why
Why can a man do it but not a woman?
a woman can't take my woman from me. I'm just, I'm
So
gonna
think
keep
about
on
this.
saying that.
So think
I'm
about
sorry.
this. Consider this, right? Women have a
My
lot
man-
in
my man
common.
giving all that
Women have
masculinity
a lot in common.
today.
So on a social level, on an emotional level, on all those levels, we could click.
She could
And
like
then
you.
then
She could
sexually,
like you a lot.
whatever the situation is, however they situate that. So it's very possible.
Just
It
what
is
if it
true.
happens, though? What if it
He
happens?
said no.
This very.
This what
listen,
if? Like,
I like
If
that.
it happens,
If it
then
happens.
she doesn't like men.
And his heart.
What?
And his
Wait,
heart.
wait,
Wait, hold on, hold on.
She likes women more
No,
than she likes women.
rewind. No, we gonna take
If it
over this shit.
happens, if
We
she-
taking over this. Go ahead,
If
girl.
it happens,
Go ahead.
if my girl lets a woman take her from me, then she doesn't like men as much as she likes
no,
women.
she didn't like you, but she liked the woman.
Nah.
Monsieur, thank you.
Nah.
Double clap. Listen.
She does
She
not
can't
like men
yo,
if she doesn't
she
like
can't like
me.
a woman more than me. That's the point.
But I'm the dopest nigga on earth.
She can't like a woman more than she likes
upset.
me.
You heard the man.
No. She can't like a if your woman likes a woman more
You gotta
than
turn
she
it back
likes
on
you,
now.
she doesn't like men.
All right. Well, anyway.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's just it.
Anyway.
Do what you gotta do,
That's
bro.
just it.
I got a lot to
That's
say. Do what
just
you gotta
Anyway.
do.
I want y'all to remember that Black is the same person that wants to be one of the elements that
Yes.
you
Oh
that
yeah.
you
Black,
survive
no,
by.
he's the elements. Black
I
said.
want y'all
Black
to take
said.
this into perspective.
Black said if you date him, he is an essential.
Yes, he is
Like-
the
like
air
water,
you breathe.
air,
He is the
all of
water
that.
you drink.
Look at her face just like she did.
Like toilet paper during COVID, nigga. What you talking
Hold
about?
on. The conversation
I got you.
was,
I got you. I got you. I got you.
the conversation.
I got you. I can't wait to chop this up.
Stop. The conversation was.
Oh God.
Do you want somebody to want you or to need you? That was the conversation. Do you want somebody to want you to? I'm gonna want my girlfriend to need me. No. That's just what I want.
All right, wait. Can you repeat? Can you repeat
Hmm?
the last statement you made about what did you say? If a woman leaves you for another woman, say that again one more time.
If a woman leaves you for another woman, she likes women more than she likes men. If a woman leaves me,
you said you.
Yes, she likes women more than she likes men.
That's a self-confidence. It's not right. That's entitled.
So black feel. All right,
and I stand on it.
But black stands on it that.
And I stand on it.
Listen, if you dating him and you're a woman and you are bi-curious, leaving him means you clearly don't like men because he is. That's black, nigga.
Nah, I'm curious, and I want to go to the other side because you're not doing it for me.
The air you're breathing out your lungs.
It's
You
very simple.
You want to go to women, you like women more.
It's very simple,
you wanna
and
go
it
to
hurts
the
your
side.
heart. It hurts your heart as a man, but it's very simple. I want that green of grass, maybe.
Yeah.
Not you.
But what is she doing? If she's going to women, that means that she likes what? Women.
But that green of grass could be a man after that woman that she achieves to get. Okay,
She gets that
a
girl,
woman,
and then she found a new nigga that she's like, oh shit, I really like this nigga.
Hey, yo, that
Yes.
got nothing to do with you. That's
but
just
it's
her
possible.
No,
preference.
but
and that
I'm telling you,
cancels out
that's
his
how I feel.
excuse.
That's how I feel.
I'm just saying, if that
Yo,
doesn't
listen,
happen, it's
he
not your
believe
fault.
in himself
Marcus
like
Palmer
that.
says black is talking facts. Look, you got some.
I love it. I don't need
Nobody to agree
Yeah,
with.
to agree with
yeah,
me.
I feel
This
you
is
on
me.
that one. This is
I
this
love
is
who
me.
you
Definitely
are, bro.
This is
I
me.
want to talk about
And that's really it.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that
I like that.
behind the
And that's
scenes.
really
behind the
it.
scenes.
Behind the
Yes.
scenes.
And that's
So
really it.
I have first real quick I want to mention. No.
You want to mention no?
What's it called? I want to mention. You can hate it all you want. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
What's it
what?
called? Nothing. I want to mention real quick. Did you guys see the list of the longest, the biggest slongs in the world? Just to let y'all know,
I never would look that list up.
Haitians. And I didn't look it up. Somebody sent it to me, and it was told that Haitians have the number five.
Round off the top 5, ladies and
in
gentlemen.
the top 5 in the world of slongs. Just real quick. To my Jamaican and my Trinidadian and brethren over here. You know what I mean? That's what
Hold this up real quick.
As a Haitian female who has dated a Haitian male,
Hold this up real
this
quick.
is general.
It's a joke. Huh?
This is a general.
Ecuador.
Ecuador was number 1. Ecuadorian men seem to have the longest
Very
schlongs,
surprised.
according to this list.
Yo, Shy, he said leave it.
Most definitely. Like that's not.
That was very interesting.
Yeah,
but
but on another note, speaking
was-
speaking
that
of
was-
male prowess and whatnot, I do want to speak on the fact that I want to know how you ladies would feel if you were being intimate with a gentleman and they began crying.
I've been there.
Oh,
This is
Perfect.
the
so
second
then
person that
this,
said that.
this is your segment, young lady.
Perfect.
This is your segment.
Perfect.
Talk about it if you want to talk about it. We're not.
It's
gonna force you.
okay. That nigga was weird. I'm sorry. I really want to give it like a very nice description. The way he presented himself, the way you did present me. But it was very weird. I think that what happened was maybe because he was drinking and we also were enjoying cannabis. I say the professional word cannabis.
Thank you.
Cannabis.
Thank you.
Because I'm in
I
that world
respect
now.
that. That's it. You gotta say cannabis, man.
But it's because I felt like it was more of the emotions coming through. But that's when your true feelings.
How did you feel about it?
Yeah. How did that make you
That's
feel?
what I want to know. How did it make you feel?
It didn't take long than 20 minutes to leave. I tell you that, boy. Can I have another drink?
You
now?
left? You left?
Fuck you
Yes,
want to do? What is she
who am
supposed to do after
I?
that?
Of course I left.
What is she supposed to do?
So you didn't take that as
Yeah,
you.
What is she supposed to do?
Wait. You didn't take that as you took this man to a part of the universe he never been to, and because of that, he saw God and he cried, and because you showed him that.
I didn't leave right
You
away. I left after a little bit because it's different when you have a connection with somebody, right?
Okay.
When you have a connection with somebody, you want to know what they're feeling. When it's somebody weird, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? I gotta get the fuck out of here now.
So what constituted him as being weird then?
Him crying.
Damn,
What did he cry
I
for?
get
Wait,
into my
what-
life.
Hold on.
You know what? I'll divulge this. It's okay. Everybody will see.
I want to know why he started crying.
Listen.
Yo, send this out right
This is
now.
not
We want to hear this
somebody
story.
I really give a fuck about.
Okay.
So fuck it.
I
Go
just
ahead,
wanted
go
to
ahead.
be with that person at the time
Okay.
for my own satisfaction.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're all grown. Everybody understand what I mean by that now.
It was some
But-
dessert D.
Yes. Not like them cupcakes though. I'm just playing. But it was that, and I just literally, it made me feel uncomfortable. I tried to console, but
It was.
That's
you
not what
felt
I
weird
came
about. Okay.
for,
Okay.
bro.
All right.
So were y'all in the middle of it, or before y'all even got to it?
Huh?
Before y'all even got
Yeah,
to it.
This was
It was
after he
pillow
was done.
talk,
Oh, it was pillow talk.
which
Okay.
wasn't very long of what happened. But guys, literally, being very honest about the situation, this person, anybody you're with, if you're not like in a relationship with them, if you confide in them for that type of, how are you gonna feel?
So
How
if
would
you
you
weren't
react?
interested in him, you feel like you would have been okay
I probably,
with.
but that's called to be connection.
That's the connection.
Connection means we're having deeper conversation. Other than
All
that,
right,
there's
so
a
if
lot
it was,
more
if it was your
feeling.
boyfriend, nah, I'm not the same situation. If it was your boyfriend, your man, in the middle of the sex, like when he nuts, after he nuts, he's like,
I want to know what the fuck is going on.
okay,
I really do.
so I'm asking you, how would you as well? I'm gonna ask all of y'all, but how
I'll be honest, of course. I wouldn't know. Wouldn't anybody want to know?
would it turn
what
you
the-
off?
Huh?
Would it turn you off?
Absolutely, that would turn anybody off. Let's not lie here. Pretend for what?
No,
would be
I don't
like-
mean turn you off for that moment. Would it turn you off from your man? Period.
Oh no, not at all. Not like that. But somebody you don't have a connection with, how are you gonna connect to feel that emotion that they're feeling?
Would it turn you off from your man? Period. If he started crying after sex, like right after he nuts and he
I would imagine that would be a
yeah,
compliment.
he
You know what I'm
nuts
saying?
he nuts and falls over and hugs you like.
It's
Well, that's
deeper,
that's
it's deeper
that's
than that.
explaining what the crying's about. So are you saying like I know what the crying's about or I don't?
You don't know what to cry. He just leans over.
just
starts-
leans
He just
over
leans over.
and
He
just
holds
starts
you
you
and starts
know
crying.
you're a man.
And I don't
if
mean
your
like
man
tearing.
cries,
I mean like
that's
he's
weird.
crying.
So let me just say this. If this
Yeah.
is my man,
Uh-huh.
my man,
You know.
then
It's
cry,
different.
cry,
It's
laugh,
different.
And it
do whatever
does
you
it
gotta
turn you
do.
off?
No, because we're past that. You're my
Yes.
man.
Respect.
So we, no matter what
Okay.
emotion is, I have to be prepared for those emotions, whatever they are.
Most definitely.
But I want to say this about someone that wouldn't be my man. I still feel like if I couldn't be emotionally vulnerable for you to be crying, I shouldn't be having sex with you. I feel like that's
I've
just
said
for
this
me
before,
personally.
mad episodes
I need to
ago.
have some type of connection. I don't care how you look. If I would feel weirded out by you crying or you say something to me that's emotional and I would feel off-putting, then I don't think, for me, we shouldn't be having sex. I
Can I
need to be able to have that layer of
I'll explain
communication.
further.
Go ahead.
This is gonna be nice.
I love.
You tell me you feel this way because my morning with my mom was a little weird. Everything was just going a little crazy. I feel a little bit emotional. Okay. Right? Now we further go on to the fact that he says, you know, I'm trying to achieve everything in the world and you feel good. But to me, when you bring up the fact that my dick looks weird, that is a very, now you're looking at me like I'm stupid because I brought that up, right? That's why the nigga started crying. Now,
He's crying because you said you told him his dick looked weird.
no, he told himself. So please, now tell me what, I'm a weirdo. I made a mistake in my young years. I didn't lose
I
my,
like you, but my dick looks weird.
All right.
am I supposed to understand?
I listen. We're gonna have to have you back on the show.
Jesus.
For the men in the room, yo, Sam.
I was young, guys. This is a different time. At the end of the day, remember, this is a different time. I didn't even lose my virginity till I was 17 and a half. I like the half too. Could feel good because close to 18. But real life, I didn't in later years. I didn't experience dating, all that things till very later. I was a very good girl. So when I went out into the world and I was like, hey, world, I got to see weird shit. And I had to run the fuck away from that weird shit. I didn't want to be there. What was that? I'm young. I'm 20, under 25 years old.
How many glasses you have?
A couple.
Sam.
Bro.
Sam.
Bro.
Yeah, Sam.
Bro, it's not even about the
No, you did it weird, dude.
I know
I'm
you're
joking.
playing.
Yeah.
I'm being very honest because I don't have nothing to hide. I don't care about
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine.
It's about funny shit. Enjoying life and whatever.
But I wanna ask the guys in the room. No. I'm not mad at you. Listen. How many
Relationships.
What she say?
Now I'm laughing at her, Sam. You look.
Sam is just also.
Yeah,
God,
Sam.
Lord.
Sam.
Have you ever cried?
Well, no, have you ever cried or have you ever had a girl cry?
I haven't cried like having sex. I've cried like in other moments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not asking about that.
Nobody's that. Yeah, we're not asking about that.
In relationships, not
Yeah.
not like a fuck buddy. Cause I got what you were trying to say. Like it's about the connection. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But so same thing that she said. Have you ever cried?
No.
He said no. He's like, that's not happening.
Yeah, I've had a girl cry, like girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that? Can I ask that? Like, how was that?
That shit made
was
me
my
do
baby. Just
push-ups.
hold her, like, I got you, girl. Like,
That should make you do push-ups.
I like it. Look at his smile.
Like,
High five, friend. Or
That-
low
that should
five,
make you
that
do
kind of thing. But yeah.
You already answered. You.
I've never cried while being intimate with anyone. Definitely had someone cry, and it's a great feeling.
Well, why did you cry?
Because she said it was great. It was good. Things were going well.
Yeah,
She said things were going very well for her.
All right.
So
thing
some
for
tears
you.
started coming out.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time that happened to me,
It makes me feel good, bro.
because I'm a very nice guy. So the first time a girl ever like cried, like I guess she nutted and she started crying, I dead ass thought something was wrong with her. like I was like, should I stop? like I was like, and then she nodded yes. She nodded yes like this. and I tried to continue, but she just started crying more. And I was like, nah, are you okay? Like I was like, nah, I can't do this. This is too much for me. This is like that's just.
Stevie says there's a thing called post-nut clarity. He had an extreme version of it for you, Steph, is what I believe that he said that comment on YouTube. And Fox Illy says women sometimes cry because of the orgasm.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
think
always
it's-
about an emotional reason.
And
That's
what the girl said to me.
with girls.
That
I feel
was
like
what
with
the girl
girls,
said
I
to
feel
me.
like it's a regular thing. Like they cry sometimes.
Right.
But,
I didn't know
but,
that was
but what?
I've never wanted to cry.
But everybody's different. Everybody's different. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to expose this, but I'm not gonna lie. You know, nothing makes me cry more than a good anime. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like anime too?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I said it, God.
What kind of left field is he coming from with this? Yo?
Huh?
That was a pivot.
Yo, I know. I'm just being real. A lot of people don't know that. But like certain
Nah, but animes be dope.
animes are like almost like literally like dramas in cartoon form.
It is true.
And certain stuff like you'll watch a character build up to a certain point when they do something and everybody's proud of me. Like you're like yo, what the fuck, my nigga? Like they should make you cry.
You watch Black Clover?
Huh?
We got to that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm sorry.
we are not going off into an anime tangent off of this conversation. That makes no
I'm
sense.
sorry. All right, anyway,
I'm sorry.
next topic.
Next
topic.
Totally.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
I cannot with y'all.
I'm
Yo.
sorry.
I cannot.
Listen. I like my anime. I don't give a fuck.
That was zoom in on that shit when you cut it through. That was fucking hilarious.
You could have said anything. Nothing makes me cry more than
Anime.
Listen.
a good anime.
You know, but
good anime.
that's the thing that's the thing I notice about people. Not to go off on another topic, but people just like I remember I used to date girls who weren't even into a guy who was like I would date a girl like see the comment you made. I would date a girl that would think the same way that you think, like not anime. And people do that, which is something that Blue talked about. Your dating criteria. Why do people date people who are not into the things that they're into, or will judge them for the thing that they like? And I used to do that all the time. And it's like you like what you like dance. What if I would have said, yo, not dance, not the dancing though. You were like, you feel away.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Exactly.
Straight up, yes.
Exactly. But it's like when you think about it, people, like he said, people are individuals and they're humans. People like what they like. I did not expect you to like anime. That's fucking nuts. Kudos to you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And a lot of people.
The anime is.
But wait, hold on. I don't want you to confuse what I was
You're
saying.
making a joke. I get that too.
But
I
not
get that
even
too.
that. I was thinking that it would have been something no offense, a little more serious.
Like on
When you said anime, I was taken aback because it's a cartoon, and I don't, I don't know about the show. Maybe it is serious, but it's a cartoon. So that's what I know about it. So when you said that, I just expected something a little bit more deeper. Yeah, so it wasn't even what it is. It was just.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably shed more tears on anime in my adult life because there's not much that makes me cry. Even death don't make me cry as much as
anime.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. Like it just connects to different ways.
I'm
not talking about death from my family members. I'm not talking about death from my family. I'm not talking about death from my family members. I'm not talking about death from my.
Seriously, I watch This Is Us with my wife, and that makes her cry. All right, you
cry on that?
She cries all the time.
Yes. That works for you. Everything works differently for people. I've never watched This Is Us ever. People tell me about it all the time. I don't give a fuck about that show. To be honest with you,
it's a good show.
I heard.
Parasite when the mom is dying and everybody comes.
I mean, I give a blow. Whoa.
They have nobody. They have no idea. They have no idea what we're talking about.
I mean, it makes sense that you cried during it. Like,
it's intense
shows
emotion.
are made to
make
it evoke emotion. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
And I feel like
right, if you grew with a character, bro, I mean, there's nothing
exactly.
There's nothing more intimate than you seeing somebody from nothing to something. It's all about that hero aspect. You know, you're looking at somebody who was a scrawny kid and now he's like punching the strongest leveled person, and you're just like, yo, like you really worked hard.
Fox earlier on Instagram said I stopped watching This Is Us because I cried way too much.
Exactly, and I go,
she's like, it's true.
I watch that show with my wife, and I sometimes I tear up. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to anime, and when you get attached to a character that is in a heavy fight battle, and you see him prevail in the ways that you never thought, yo, bro, that joke will get you. That joke will get you. I'm not gonna even lie. I see what you're saying. I respect it, my brother.
Yo, I was watching Grey's Anatomy when they killed George.
You heard?
That was different. George was fried. Yes. He was fried.
Yo, Hetty over there going crazy probably.
Y'all all know about it.
Yes.
Yo,
I don't watch Grey's Anatomy.
I don't watch Grey's
Broke my heart.
It broke your heart.
Yo, that didn't hurt.
I just turned to her and I said, Grey's Anatomy does it for me. And
Yeah.
Listen,
There's a lot of
but you know what I'm
the saddest
saying?
thing I've ever
Everybody
seen.
had their thing. Everybody had their thing. So to judge, to make that
But
comment,
it wasn't a judgment because you said nothing makes me cry.
it was just I threw it off. Yeah. I just talking about shit.
Anime.
I'm going to plug in anime right now.
Listen,
I can name a couple.
But on another note, I have two more things to talk about before we wrap this up.
Oh yes.
We didn't even get to mine.
Oh no, we about to get to yours right now. I didn't say one yet, did I? Did you say one?
Yeah.
You said one?
No, I haven't.
Go ahead, say yours.
I haven't. So, my topic, my question for the week is for both parties actually. Do you or have you ever had a Plan B relationship in the pocket, and what transpired after that? So basically, a Plan B relationship, I would say, is not somebody that you are actively talking to, trying to get with somebody as you're in a relationship, but just someone that you have in your mind. That's someone somewhere in your call list, in your contact list, that you're just like, yo, if things don't go right with this person that I'm currently with, this is probably gonna be the first number that I call.
I can't chop that.
Like, I'm saying
I can't chop that. Do you have a side? Say that, please. Can you
do you
keep a side nigga around just in case?
Do you keep a side relationship in the pocket? Plan B.
I'm like, yo, I can't. How am I?
Why I gotta be side? What about you guys? It's just us.
No, everybody.
You said do you keep a side nigga? I was like, oh, listen, so you don't have side.
No,
niggas.
not even if you sleeping with him. Do you keep somebody in the rear just in case shit go left with your actual relationship?
I actually don't.
Have you ever?
No, I can't tolerate much people.
Okay.
I cannot.
Do you?
Nah.
So if you dating somebody, you're just dating them.
I'm trying to marry him.
I like that, sir.
Currently, no. I'm with the love of my life.
4-month baby girl. Congratulations to her.
Yes. But have I ever? I mean, I don't think for me it's ever been intentional. It's just, when you've dealt with people, they're always in the rears. They're just waiting for that moment. And you know that. Yeah. So.
But you know that. So.
You know that.
Ooh. So that means you know that.
Everybody knows that.
So then why are you doing that to your partner?
What do you mean? It's not even something that has to be acted on. It's understood. When you, basically, if you have an ex and you move on to the next person,
You might
chances
still be
are that
in.
ex, not even if I'm talking to them, they're waiting. They've waited.
Oh
Yes,
my
mama.
God.
Real people would know. Like,
She said,
real
"Speak about it. It's talk about it." Thank you very much, Eddie, for the score.
It's speak about it for her.
Yo, you asked the girl like, "Yo, when y'all break up?" Well, like last week, 2 weeks ago.
There's people. That's true though. There is people that.
See, that's why I wanted the conversation.
Before you were married, did you used to keep somebody on the side just in case?
Yes, definitely did, and I realized how that was very wrong to do. Why? Because it clouded the current relationship I was in if I was already planning on an exit strategy. That's what that gives you. That's what I realized, that having someone, even if it's not someone that you're talking to actively, but you're saying to yourself, I have this plan just in case this plan doesn't work out, is putting in that energy into the relationship that you're currently in for you to not seek out ways to work on your relationship as many times or as well as you would if you didn't have an exit strategy, if this was the person that you were going to give your all to. So I did realize that was the wrong thing to do, but definitely had that situation.
Exactly, Jerry.
Fox Ellie said plan B is not the same as the side piece, and that's why you're
right.
right. You're 100% right. And I'm not talking about, like I said, side piece in the pocket. So that's what I mean by plan B. Like you're not fucking them. Is this somebody that you talk to?
You don't even talk to sometimes. It's
Like,
just
I
a
said
high
sometimes,
situation,
sometimes,
right?
yeah, sometimes.
It could be a platonic, completely platonic, but in your mind,
You know that it can go. It can be something. Do you keep those?
Like what Fox Ellie said, I've never had a plan B where I'm like, oh, yo, this person is just in case my relationship doesn't work out. But I've had side pieces in relationships, like girls that
You were smashing on the
yeah.
side. You cheated.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's the best way to put it.
Absolutely.
All the way there.
Absolutely, sir.
He said,
Hello, sir.
and that's not.
No doubt about it.
And I don't want to confuse it. That's not the question that I'm asking. I'm not talking about cheating.
Right.
All right.
For y'all two,
It's a plan B.
For y'all two right there, have y'all kept the plan B?
I mean, I'm an angel now,
Nah.
So let's talk about your past then.
but plan B, C, D, E.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you for being honest.
Keep coming down.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Shy.
You got the alphabet plan.
Shy.
Jerry, you know I have the alphabet.
Yes.
You know that.
Jesus.
No, you know.
Nah, if I'm in a relationship, I try to focus on that person. I'll get rid of my side pieces. But if the relationship is not going right,
You spin the block.
So you do have a plan B.
Uh-huh.
So
You do have somebody that usually.
Or she finds a plan B.
or I'll find a plan B. But
That's just dating then. I'm talking about in your current relationship, whether or not it was going well or not going well,
Not
or
your
you said to yourself, just in case anything goes down, I
I've had
have.
people while I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship, will tell me as soon as that nigga fuck up, I'm taking a spot.
Wow.
Let me know.
Yes.
And you said okay with that.
They
That's
be like, listen, your daughter could
I've
look
heard
like
more
mine.
like I'm next to waste your time.
I'm ready.
wow.
What is your response? Now, what's funny is that depending on the situation of her relationship, if shit is happy, she's gonna be like, nigga, cut it out. If shit is left, she's gonna be like, ha ha ha. We'll see.
Facts.
But is it anybody? Is it anybody saying that? If you're happy, why would you ever feel that way?
Depending on the person. If it's somebody I'm willing to entertain, then yes, I'll be like, ha.
Hold on. She is precious said, I would just leave LOL, not make a plan B. Talia said no plan B.
Wait,
So-
did you answer?
Me?
You
Yes.
didn't. What's your answer?
But you guys never asked me no question.
Well, I'm asking you right now. You guys never ask me no questions
Do you
as
have
I'm
a
asking
plan
them a
B,
question.
Rich?
Do you, Rich?
I mean,
Rich, do you?
when I was
Let him answer, guys.
I mean,
That's all, folks.
Please.
in my life, I'm kind of just like Courtney. I've
You kind of like who?
Damn,
Black.
you criminalizing
you're
him.
You're like black.
You a criminal
Got
now.
you, though.
You a criminal. He's just in your whole
it
life.
happens all the time. It could have worked.
You're
Go
kind of
ahead.
like.
Go
Black.
ahead.
Yes.
All right. I've cheated, so it's not like I keep somebody there. I've cheated. Besides like 3 relationships in the current one I'm in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've just cheated. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's not like keeping somebody in the pocket. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So it's isolated.
Fox
Is this
Illy
one
said-
time done?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
another time done.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah, yeah,
isolated.
yeah, yeah.
Fox Illy says, how long do you work on your relationship before seeking out your plan B? Great question.
ooh, that's a
Is
great
that a
question.
male or a female?
That's a
Fox
woman.
Illy.
Fox
a
Illy said
female.
yes. She is
So
a
I want to
beautiful
say
queen.
this. I want to say this, right?
A wonderful
For me
queen.
personally, I think there's a difference in how I approach relationships in my 20s and how I'm approaching relationships in my 30s.
Think about
Because
it,
I
baby.
want to say in my 20s, it was always about having somebody and, oh, listen, I'm going to the club tonight. I'm about to do this tonight because. But now I'm too old for that. Now we have a real conversation to be had if there's problems.
Seasoned. You're not old,
So,
girl. Don't call yourself
Seasons, right, whatever. But in the 20s, everything's fast paced.
She's salty
Miss
chicken.
one, next one. But now it's a different time. So I want to say, for me right now, I feel crazy saying, oh, yeah, I have a plan B. Like, I have a child. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
So it depends on, I think, where you are in life.
But Roxanne Alexandra says, if you're unsure about your partner, you might choose to have a plan B.
Sam, what do you think?
I mean, most of the time, if you are, people will feel that way. That's the reality of it. Doesn't matter. Sure.
I mean, I agree with you. Like, I feel like now the way that I date is a lot different. So I'll get to know somebody thoroughly before I even think about calling them a girlfriend. You know,
It's hard.
like I feel like when I was younger, you sleep with somebody and then you get to know them,
Right.
but you're already in love with them before you get to know them because you know.
You're doing all that.
So have y'all been answering the question? Y'all have had the plan Bs. Then that's
Majority
that's
of
what
people
I'm
here.
getting. Okay. 'cause-
Majority of the people
Next year,
here.
I'm
Yes.
not gonna have a plan B. I'm getting married.
All right.
Me too,
He
Shy.
says she has a plan Z.
We about to wrap this up, but before we wrap this up, I do want to. Is there anything you want to shout out? Let the people know who you are one more time. I have a question for you before after you do that. Go ahead.
Okay. Shout out Keepinmind podcast because it's been a dope vibe.
All right.
These people are dope at
Thank you for that one.
this energy. I mean, individually, all of you, sweetheart, you a bit like a beacon. I love you.
Hey, all
I
right.
like
Shout out
that.
to the host.
Shout out to
You guys are
Send the
dope.
heart emojis for Chantel right now. Our host
Exactly.
doing it up.
Dope.
Absolutely doing it up. Send the heart emojis. They sending it for you, Chantel. They sending it.
Manager, we love you, Shy.
So thank you for shouting us out. I appreciate that. But before I go to him, I want to ask you something that we do on the show every episode. We want to ask you, what are your top 3 pet peeves when dating or in a relationship?
Someone who doesn't have common sense, and someone, it's bad. It's gonna be toxic.
It's okay.
Someone who doesn't think the way I do because
Whoa, goddamn.
that's no.
She said it was gonna be toxic.
I said it was gonna be toxic.
Yeah, let's
But
speak
it's-
about it.
it's
okay.
real.
That's
It's
And
fine.
We'll talk about that after. And you'll
Yes,
understand.
off the show.
Not for you guys. But and then someone who is entitled because that's what I've dealt with most of my life. Entitlement from the
Entitlement.
world, the race of the world. That's it.
I like that. I like that.
Those are good answers. She was
No,
on deck with
she only
him,
gave me
too.
2. I need one.
That was
No, I get 3.
Oh,
so we
yeah,
got 3.
actually,
She gave 3.
We gonna talk about that one though.
Okay, oh yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
no, we gotta-
That's what it was.
yeah.
That's what it was. I got stuck on that one. I got stuck on that one. All right.
Post show.
Same question.
No, wait. Before you said his top 3, I need you to say who you are, what you do, where they can find you. One more time, please.
All right, my name is Samuel Emmanuel Dickerson Jr. You can follow me at BYBSFit. We are specializing in at-home online workout programs. Actually, for the month of May, we're doing a 4-week shred. So I'm trying to lose like 12 pounds of body fat. Sign up, it's only $25. You know, I'm trying to make some money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, you know, we're going to be sexy this summer. So, you know, join in and, you know, we're going to post it before and after. You're going to be lit. You're going to be looking good.
All right. Now, Sam, please, what are your top 3 pet peeves when dating a woman?
Lack of communication.
When dating, yeah.
I would say lack of communication is definitely one.
Shy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Lack of communication, like just not, you know, let me know what it is. You know, if you know, want to take a break or if you are entertaining other people, like just let's be very upfront. The second one would be, I don't want to just say anything. I'm trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
No, be
absolutely.
honest. Be honest.
honest.
Be
Man,
honest.
But if it's something
Listen,
toxic,
listen,
don't let them know.
Listen, even if it's toxic, listen.
You been real.
You have
I'm
to be
trying to-
honest
I'm
with
trying
you have to
think
be
on
honest
it,
with
so
yourself.
it might take a
okay,
little
okay.
second.
Think about when you've been dating, the thing that you hated the most when dating somebody.
You know, when girls get violent or like, you know, mean.
Petty.
And, yeah.
Like what, call you out your name or like try to hit you or
Yeah,
like.
you know, breaking stuff.
Disrespectful.
And talking about they want to kill themselves. It's mad you know, but that's younger behavior.
Yeah.
Yes, it changes as you get older. True.
When's the last time you dated somebody?
2 years ago.
Okay, all right.
Single for 2 years.
I think it's
Are you
lying.
ready to date?
Lying. Huh?
Are you
Nah,
ready?
I'm trying to be rich first.
Hey.
Hey,
No, he did
said
say that.
He did say that.
High five, my friend. That's like Rihanna. She didn't get that ASAP Rocky baby.
We back up to 20 people
Yeah.
already, again, like at the end of the show. It's crazy.
It is
So lying, lack of communication,
One more.
and one more. What was your last one?
He said
Somebody being
violent.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Did we ask you yours last week?
Oh yeah, she did. I think we did ask her. We did ask her.
Do you remember answering? I don't know. If you
I don't remember. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
tell
go
us one
ahead.
more time.
Come on.
It'd probably be different if I did.
Yeah.
It's okay.
fine.
Because we
A lot
have
of
mad
shit-
thoughts going on in
exactly.
mind. Go ahead,
Three
baby.
pet peeves. Oh yeah, I did definitely answer because I was saying like being messy. That's
Oh yes, I do remember now. I remember now. I
So I don't
remember
gotta
now. I
do it
remember
again,
now.
but
Yes,
All right,
yes,
cool.
yes,
Listen, I want to say something I really hate.
Why?
What I do?
I don't understand why you don't want to say that. Say something you really hate. I want to hear it.
All right, when dating somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I hate when they don't come to my motherfucking party on May 22nd. I mean,
That's a good devotion. My man. I like you.
I said, I hate when niggas don't come to my party on May 22nd.
Put the link
At
in
Melly
the
Mello.
whole thing, bro.
Link in the bio. Y'all
Link
check
in the
that shit out.
bio.
All right, listen, it's my 35th birthday. I appreciate all y'all for coming to the show today. Y'all make sure y'all check out Better You, Better Society, BYBS Fit on Instagram. If you want to lose weight and trying to shred for this month, May, you check out my boy right here. If you're looking for some infused cupcakes,
Chef Carpe,
you have my young lady
baby.
right here. You
Because
have-
he forgot. This nigga done forgot who the fuck I am. Because this nigga
I was just about to say your
presenting
name.
for everybody, but this nigga didn't know.
The way to carpe.
Chef Carpe. No. Oh, you're right. I got 2 Instagrams and took my business in that. I'm sorry.
She didn't let me
Yo,
finish.
hearts emojis are going up for her right now. Yo, we love you. Listen, they love you. They love you.
Yo, what's good, Dusky and Randy? What's good? Listen, if you go to Export, cause we have a couple people that actually follow us on Export. If you go to Export and you work out, you're a trainer. You make sure you holler at Sam, or you don't gotta pay the export fees, and you holler at Sam for whatever fees he got, cause he got fees too. You know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all. This was the 49th episode. Thank you to Chantel, thank you to Black, thank you to Jerry, thank you to my boy Sam and Stephanie. See, I didn't forget a damn thing.
What that? You
Chef
better not
Carpe.
forget.
Okay. All right, and have a good night, y'all. All right.
Hi, guys.
Listen, still wear y'all motherfucking jackets because this weather is not playing with anybody, all right? It's going to give you a little bit of sunny in
Fuck
the
jackets,
afternoon.
nigga.
But in
We're
the
still live, by the
nighttime,
way.
people still getting sick. So you can say fuck jackets all you want. And then the kahek happens. And then
That was
I got to
so
be around you
Haitian.
with the kahek.
Yo, by the way, for Haitians, if you don't know, Haitians, we don't say like we say kahek.
I never heard that before.